Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Razak at CMTrading. Today is June 2nd, 2015, and today is Tuesday. So looking at the markets today, the economic calendar starting this morning at 10:30 GBP, construction number coming out. That's pretty much it for today in terms of major numbers coming out. Looking at yesterday's action, as you know, normal Mondays go for summer trading, it was not much action yesterday. So looking at the Euro USD here, just a little bit of a bounce yesterday, not much. As you can see, it's really been trading in this really tight range predominantly. And we were talking about 15 pip, 20 pip move, which is really not anything we can bank on. But as the week progresses, as we go into the non-farm payroll number coming out this Friday, it's like we say, the storm is quiet. Right before the storm, it's right quiet. So you may want to take it lightly right before the big announcement at the end of this week. But looking at the euro right now, we're just really side trading between the range of 110 and 108, as you can see here. So not a major pivot point for it in order to enter. Looking at the GBP USD though, it might be a good position to start building in here as we're coming closer to a little bit of previous resistance right here and right here. We're right at that level right here. So this is a very pivotal position. So if you want to take it a little bit light to buy a little bit just to in anticipation of see it's going to work towards the end of the week, might be a good idea to pick it up right here. As this thing has been beaten up so awfully over the past year. Looking at, let's continue, let's just look at the Dow Jones quickly. Dow Jones also, nothing really happened yesterday. 29 to 30 point move. It's nothing. Okay, for the Dow Jones, it usually moves 200 to 300, 400 points. Yesterday was really nothing. So again, you might want to look to enter it, because we are coming to this threshold, as you can see here, previous resistance. And just looking at across the market, it just seems like we're, trading pretty much the same thing. So it's a pivotal point for the Dow Jones. I would look to pick it up around here in anticipation that it's going to go up towards the end of the week. I don't like to trade before the number just because you never know what's going to happen, and things could really turn around for the worse sometimes. But it looks like we have somewhat of a head and shoulders here. Not a perfect head and shoulders, but a little bit of a head and shoulders here. So that might be a little bit bearish. But you got to be in it to win it. So what I would suggest is going into it light and just not, just choosing a side and sticking to that side, and coming to terms if it's not working, just to close it out and to maybe flip it. But being aware that it could go either way at this stage for the Dow Jones. Looking at oil, oil bounced nicely yesterday. Might be the only major move yesterday. What we're talking about right here, we had this big bounce from $58 above our line of threshold here, and we're going to continue trading. It looks like we're going to continue trading in this range. And we had mentioned this yesterday that if it was going to fall, it would falter this 56 level. It didn't, as you can see, and it's now trading at $60 a barrel, which is average for this particular commodity. As we see here, it's been beaten up so much since last summer, which is such a tremendous correction and such a big. If you look at it, a big stimulus to the economy internationally, because things are costing less to ship, things are costing less to move around. Looking at gold here, okay, gold is beautiful. It's a beautiful chart. As we can see here, we had this tremendous move up to 1226. If you didn't catch it, and I'm sad to say that I did not catch it at this 1226 to have shortened it, you would have been in the money. About $30. So, that was a tremendous move on the downside. Maybe look to pick it up here. I'm not sure if this is really, coming to its end of this trading range and now finally faltering down. I'd like to see a major bar down when it does break it for me to have some sort of confidence that it's going to go further down to maybe, catching this 1138 and move again. So, at this stage, maybe pick it up a little bit, buy a little bit here as it reaches its threshold closer to 1183, 1182-ish level, trigger buy for anticipation that it's going to continue trading in this range. However, like I said, if it does sell off really hard and we break this 183 with a big bar, I'd be less inclined to do it. And I'd anticipate maybe we would break down to 1171 if that does happen. If we do have a situation where we're selling off really hard in this, there's no reason we can't retest this 1138 level again. But altogether, keep it on the radar. It is worthwhile to keep it, keep tabs on it. Looking at the CAD is right back to where it was. Okay, really taking a little bit of a weakness towards the dollar here. As you can see, we're trading at 125. We came back from 119, and this is just 3 weeks of trading. So this is a nice trend. So if you're still able to catch this move, we're above this level, this line, this 124 line. We could definitely try to take out 125.82, 125.90, 126.90, and try to challenge this area again. So keep this on the radar as well. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. I want to wish you guys a great trading day.